Okay. Record avutunda? Can you see recording? Evaro okal reply cheyandi. Okay. Chudandi, we all have 80% knowledge, 80-90% knowledge on health. See, in the first place, what are the health problems you have to find out? We have all idea. Like, we need to find out whether we have any diabetes or cholesterol problem or thyroid problem or a fatty liver problem. And then probably outside you can see overweight, blood pressure, and then any medication. All these things are people knowing it. Isn't it? We can always check. But 90% knowledge, 80% knowledge is not sufficient. But you also know the reasons for all health problems, isn't it? Why people are getting overweight, why people are becoming, diabetic, or why people are having cholesterol and all that. Anybody can tell me any reason? What are the reasons? What are the reasons for people getting sick, people getting unhealthy, especially overweight, belly fat, or blood pressure, or high cholesterol, or thyroid problem, or diabetes and all that? Why people are getting this problem? And we have knowledge. We have 80% knowledge. What is that? Yeah, Shravanti.
Sir,
Sir,
may I,
actually, food habits. Food habits are main.
No,
Next,
don't
lack
go.
of exercise.
We don't go. Food habits is a very general word. Be very specific. Point one, like no exercise. Say,
no exercise.
what
Lack
is
of exercises.
no exercise? Food habits means what? It's very vague. I don't know what you are talking.
Mental
About
tension, sir. Mental
actually
tension.
eating more junk foods and non-organic foods, like
Okay.
all pesticides are there. So that's why we are getting unhealthy.
Okay. So, but there is no other alternative. No, you cannot make your own food. Whatever is available in the market, you have to buy and eat, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So look at the things which are in your control. There are so many things not in our control. Pollution, right? Pesticides, it's not in our control. Forget about it. Let's focus on that. So one you said eating junk food, eating bad food, all that. Okay, good. What else?
Yes.
Please mute. Somebody is unmute. Mute. Yeah, Shravanti, you can tell me.
In my point of view, lack of exercise is main thing.
No,
Next
don't
thing,
no. Listen. No theories. One, we already talked about exercise. Forget about it. Exercise is over, food is over.
okay.
What else? What else?
Stress. Stress is also main reason.
Very good. Stress is one of the reason, not main reason. See, for you to have a tasty, say, sambar, what is one item will make a difference? Tell me. All items have to be properly, equal quantity. I mean, exact appropriate quantities you have to put. Suppose one item you don't put, more or less, or you don't prepare properly, you won't get the taste. There is not one thing. Stress is not.
Okay.
Stress is not one thing. Food is one thing. Stress is one thing. Right? Exercise is one thing. All are involved. Right?
Yeah.
Somebody is doing every day only 10 minutes exercise. Somebody is eating junk food, say in a day 5 times. So different degrees are different. Okay. What else?
Lifestyle also.
Lifestyle is a
Getting
very general word. Don't PhD. Only LKG. Exercise is over, no exercise, junk food, no stress is there, sleep. Okay, people are not sleeping
yeah.
well. Okay, what else?
Yes, specific also.
Already stress is over. Please don't repeat because we'll not waste time.
Sir,
Already
inheritance.
Huh?
Inheritance.
Very less, madam. There is one more question. Don't worry about it. Very less.
Sleep,
5%. 5%. And sleep we already talked. What else? See, we all know the reasons. As I said to 80% only, right? So health problems also we have 80-90% knowledge. Now what to do? See, if we want to become healthy, what you should do? Tell me. All of you know. Anybody will tell you. To become, suppose somebody is overweight, what you do?
eating food at like specific time, sir.
A specific time is not a thing. Don't worry about it. Nothing is going to happen if you don't eat at that time. As long as you eat, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Again, this is all PhD stuff. What else? If somebody is having a diabetes or somebody is having a blood pressure or overweight, what advice God doctor will give or anybody will give to that fellow? Even a watchman will give the advice. Forget about it. He knows what to do. Tell me.
Consume- Tablets consuming, sir.
No, that's okay. That's okay.
Walking. Sorry.
Good
Walking.
Ah,
Walking for 1 hour.
exercise చేయమని చెప్తారు. Very good. What else? Mute చేసుకోండి. Immediately somebody is talking. Just mute and talk. Okay, next.
Eating food without carbohydrates food.
Again, PhD, madam. Don't worry about it.
Okay, sir.
Water intake, sir. Water
Ah.
intake.
ప్రాపర్గా వాటర్ తీసుకోంటారు. వెరీ గుడ్. వాట్ ఎల్స్? Okay, I think
Proper sleep.
yeah, sleep. Very good. All that we know. We will.
Excretion, sir.
Yes. See, there are 10 daily wrong habits. We are daily doing. All of you take a pen and paper. This is a checklist. Just a checklist. You don't have to think anything. Just find out how many wrong habits you have and how many years you are having this problem. We'll find out. Okay. There are 10 daily wrong habits. They will cause you 10 health issues. We will also understand what are those 10 health issues. How to know the 10 health issues? By doing 10 blood tests. Okay. Now, once you know your health issues, what should be done? Tell me, friends. If you have health issues, you know you are doing 10 daily wrong habits. What is the first step we should do? Hello? What happened? Have I asked a very difficult question? Am I clear? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Ask again, sir.
Okay. Now, as I said, we are doing 10 daily wrong habits. May not be all 10. Maybe you're doing 2 or 3 or 5 or 4 or 1 or whatever it is. Confirm one we are doing. Okay. So by doing one problem for years, you get into health problem. Maybe you may not get all the 10 health problems. You may have 1 or 2. Maybe overweight is there, belly fat is there, like that. Okay. So suppose you know you're doing wrong habits. What is the first step you should do? Logical question. What are the-
Rectify that problem,
No,
sir.
that's okay. Secondary, first you should stop those things. You see, if you're going on a road without chappal, if you're getting pricked by the thorns, what you should do? 2 things. Don't go on the road or wear chappal and go. Isn't it? Hello? Are you understanding what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So it's simple. Please respond to me. Otherwise, we are going to waste time. See, when you know you are gone on the road without chappal, you got hurt, right? Thorns have got into your foot. Now, what should we do? Either don't go out, sit at home, or whenever you are going out, you should wear the chappal. Is it that or not? Tell me.
Yes.
Similarly, when you are doing 10 daily wrong habits, which is causing you problem, what is the first step you should do? Stop those 10 daily wrong habits or not?
Yes, sir.
Why
Absolutely.
are you not responding? It's a simple logic. So, first understand how many wrong habits you have. Do you know? See, I'll tell you one thing. Anyway, let's jump into what are the 10 daily wrong habits. All of you have pen and paper? Yes. Good. Let's look at it quickly. How many wrong habits you have? Okay. So these 10 daily wrong habits will cause 10 health issues, more also. But we are focusing on this important 10. There could be so many problems. We will not go into that. We will go to the major problem. 20-mark question. In any exam, say there are 4 questions which is carrying 20 marks. And there are 20 questions each carrying 1 mark. Which one you will attempt first?
20 marks question.
20 marks. So let us understand what are the big points. Like, small things are there. We will talk them later. Let's focus on 80%. So 10 blood tests. What are the 10 blood tests to do? Very important. Suppose you are doing 100 blood tests. Spending 5,000 rupees will not work because some of the parameters are not covered. So whatever your health condition, you can improve by what? First, stopping the daily wrong habits and following the dinacharya. So we are going to look at it very comprehensively today. What are the wrong habits? What are the health issues? What are the blood tests? Then once we know, what should we do? We should stop these daily wrong habits and follow the dinacharya. Right? Easy, simple. So let's look at them. What are the 10 daily wrong habits? Can anybody guess what is the biggest wrong habit everybody has? Many people have.
Not doing exercise, sir.
Okay, exercise is one. What else?
Water. Drinking.
Water, right? Good. That's not very important. Of course, all are important. Like as I said to you, remember this point always. To make a tasty sambar, all the ingredients are important. Nothing is better than the other one, isn't it? Suppose salt is better than karam or chantapundu. Cheppandi, which is better? Which is important in your opinion?
Everything needed to get taste.
Exactly. If you say salt, I will not put karam in your sambar. Will it be okay? No. Similarly, there are 10 wrong habits. Even one wrong habit you have, it will spoil your health. Suppose instead of putting, say, 1 spoon of salt, you put half spoon, no taste. If you put 1.5 spoon, you have to throw it out. Similarly here also. Let us look at what are the 10. Number 1, chronic stress. So you have to find out how much stress you have. So it is very easy. I can tell no stress, how to overcome the stress, what is your current stress level. Who will tell you? You have to find out. We will look at it. What is the second one? Lack of 8 hours sleep in the night, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m. So write down where are, so this wrong habits I did not have. I was not having stress. I was sleeping well, no problem. Sedentary lifestyle, that means no physical exercise every day. So I was doing everyday exercise. These 3 I was doing. That means I was having no stress. I was sleeping well. I was doing exercise. What is the fourth one? Intoxicants and stimulants. What are the intoxicants? Intoxicants and stimulants means alcohol and then tobacco and all that. Stimulants means all your favorite things. What is that? What is the stimulant?
Junk food.
Huh?
Junk food.
Coffee, tea.
Yeah, coffee, tea. Coffee, tea. If you're daily taking coffee, tea, that means you have one wrong habit. If you have one wrong habit, you may not have a problem in shortly, but you will have a problem over the years. Processed high-carb foods, packaged foods. Because every time we are only eating from the dabbas, box. You open a box, you tear a cover, and those are the preservatives and all are there. Those foods to be avoided to a large extent. Once in a while, okay, but on a regular basis, there's a problem. Lack of nutritious food. What is nutritious food? Anybody? You see, we are all habituated to eat morning idli dosa, lunch white rice and some rasam and dal, and night some dosa or idli. Where is the nutritious food? What is nutritious food? Can anybody tell me what is nutritious food?
Sprouted seeds.
Exactly. Sprouts, fruits, dates, coconut, the nuts and seeds, cashew, pista, all those things are nutritious food. Are you taking nutritious food every day? No. We are all morning coffee, tea, then some idli dosa, then lunch and dinner. That's all. So over a period of time, your body is with toxins, your body is with nutritional deficiency. See, both are common. See, like when you are making sambar, suppose in sambar, do you put sugar? Hello? Do anybody put sugar in the sambar? No. Suppose you put sugar, that means what is not required you are putting there. So taste will not be there. What is required you are not putting. Say you require mirchi powder nicely. You just put only one pinch of karam. What will happen? Everything is perfect. All other things you did well. Only in terms of this mirchi powder, instead of every day putting 1 spoon, you just put a pinch of salt, pinch of. Will the sambar be tasty? Hello?
No, sir.
So similarly, friends, we are all thinking, oh, not one thing, all things are important. So if you are not taking nutritious food over a period of time, you get into trouble. What is the number one? Number 7, dehydration and wrong way of drinking water. Do you know, first of all, how much water to drink, when not to drink? We all have some idea, but not a clear idea. A lot of people tell you drink 8 glasses of water. Somebody will tell you, no, you should drink water only when you're thirsty. Otherwise, you should not drink water. Somebody will say to you, stand and drink water. Somebody says, sit and drink water. Somebody will say, drink cold water, fridge water, so that you will have calories burnt. Somebody says, no, you must only take warm water. So huge confusion. So can anybody tell me how much water to drink? And what is the method of drinking water?
For 20 kgs weight, 1 liter water, sir.
Okay, so the average Indian, how much do you think? These are all PhD stuff. Just let's look at it. What is the general? Yeah, 4 liters, she's saying. See, remember one thing. What does the water do when you go in the body, friends? Anybody? What is that water is doing inside the body? Why we should drink? Somebody was saying 4 liters. Somebody says 5. Somebody says 2 liters. What's the right method? Right quantity of water?
It will eliminate the toxins in the body.
Exactly. Suppose, friends, you are sitting in AC room all day. You are worked whole day in the AC room. Then in the evening you want to take bath. You are in the AC room with 16-degree temperature. I'll give you only 1 mug of water for bath. Will it be okay? You want 3-4 buckets water. You want to stand under the shower. Why? You did nothing. See, friends, inside the body, human body, you know what is the length of your all the blood vessels? If they put one after other, you know the length of the blood vessels? Anybody? Any guess? Human body is say 5 feet, or somebody is only 4 feet. Inside, God has made those blood vessels. You know what is the length it has? Any guess?
20 times of our body height.
20 times of our body. Okay. Anybody else? See, if you put all the blood vessels one after other, it will go 1.5 rounds of the earth. Can you guess it? Look at the miracle. The human body is an absolute miracle. అద్భుతమైనటువంటి హ్యూమన్ బాడీ మనకి ఇచ్చిన దేవుడు అద్భుతంగా పనిచేస్తుంది అనమాట. ఇట్ డస్ నాట్ రిక్వైర్ యువర్ పార్టిసిపేషన్. ఇట్ ఓన్లీ రిక్వైర్స్ ఎ లిటిల్ ఆఫ్ ఎఫర్ట్. It requires a lot of effort to spoil our health. You have to work very hard for years. Right? So much of blood vessels are there. You know, you have human bodies almost about 40, 50 trillion cells. Trillion cells. I don't know how many zeros. Each cell is like a generator. You know what is a generator? In your flash, there is a generator. Why they put the generator? When there is a power off, you put the generator. So you have electricity. Once the generator. So your human body from the birth to the death. Birth to death. What is your temperature? Hello? What is the temperature? Human body temperature.
98.6 Fahrenheit.
Yeah. 98.4. Suppose a person is dead. Within 10 minutes, how his body will be? Cold, ice cold. So that means what is happening inside? There's a fire. There is an activity. All this is, each cell is like a generator. It is creating power. Right? So how is it is generating power? By taking the nutrition from the body, by taking the oxygen, by taking the water. With these 3, body is working. Right? So how much water to drink? 4 liters, somebody says. We will look at it very closely. So when you drink water, as I said to you, somebody said very correctly, it will remove all the toxins from the body. It will help in digestion. It will help in creating so many, inside a lot of what we call them, Draw padarthalu annamata, digestive juice, saliva. So many things happens in the body. Now, how much water to drink and how much urine to go out? See, remember, you must be able to remove from your body by way of urine 1.5 to 2 liters should go out. For you to, do the 1.5 liters of 1 to 2.5 to 2 liters, how much water you should drink? If you drink 1.5 liter, will you get 1.5 liter out? No, it won't. So 4 liters, 3 to 4 liters is a must, non-negotiable. Whether the person is 40 kg, 30 kg also, or whether he is in America or whether he is in here. Suppose somebody is overweight, somebody is living in hot condition, maybe they need 5 liters, maybe they need 6 liters. But otherwise, 3 to 4 liters is non-negotiable. Plan, prepare like that. So how much water you are drinking? Dehydration and wrong way. I was having this problem. I was taking alcohol once in a while, coffee, tea. I used to have processed foods. I never took any bloody fruits and all that, no nuts and all that. Dehydration, I used to drink maybe 1.5 liters maximum. And I got a kidney stone. I got twice admitted in the hospital. What is number 8? Poor gut health. Anybody can tell me what is poor gut health? What does it mean? Any guess?
Maybe getting seasonal diseases, sir.
No, poor gut health. What is gut health?
Maybe digestion is not happening properly.
Digestive issues.
All PhD, madam. See, listen. So, mala visarjana. How many times you are going to the stools? See, people are going generally one time. That too, maybe somebody in the morning, somebody in the afternoon, somebody in the night. But some of the people are going once in 2 days. What is happening? As I said to you, but people are eating how many times? Immediately morning, immediately coffee, tea, then breakfast. When you go to office, what will happen, friends? In the office, you'll get coffee, tea free. Why they are giving free? When they are giving free, probably before, after from the office to until lunchtime, we'll have 2 coffee free. Then lunch. Then again, 3 o'clock again, you have coffee, tea. In some of the corporate offices, there's a cafeteria is open. Anytime you can walk in, pick up something, you can eat, also do that. And then evening, while going back to the home, you see something hot bhajis are made. Mirchi bhaji. What do? You just stop there, pick up one, take home, and then have your dinner at 8 o'clock. How many times you eat and drank? 5 to 6 times. That you are doing for years. Remember, friends, your stomach, no, it's like a pipe only. From mouth to anus. It's just one single pipe. And you are putting 6 times. Every time you are, every day putting 6 times. And you are taking out day one time in the afternoon or once in 2 days. Where the waste metal is lying? Tell me. Where is it? It is in your large intestine.
Yes, time.
Large intestine. In US, when they have done some autopsy for a people who have died in the accident, mostly in the US, you see a lot of people are overweight. They've done the autopsy. When they cut open their, large intestine, they picked up all the waste which is accumulated in the large intestine. It was 5 kilos. 5 kilograms of waste material excretion is in his large intestine. Why? Because in America, what are the guidelines in America? If a person is able to go to the stools 3 times in a week, he says, all right, nothing to worry. Is it okay, friends? For eating, they are given a license 5 to 6 times. And okay, government license is 5 to 6 times, our own license is extra. So what is this? Where is this material lying? Hello?
In the
Large
intestine.
The large intestine only. See, that's why, friend, in the US and all, whomsoever has having a constipation problem, who is unable to clear their bowels 2 times in a day, they will all develop autoimmune diseases. You know what is autoimmune diseases? See,
Our
your immunity, your own immunity is working against you. That's why people develop a lot of autoimmune diseases. So, constipation, poor gut health. Are you going 2 times in a day? If it is yes, right, I was not able to go. Poor gut health means this wrong habit I have. Yes means this wrong habits I am having. This wrong habits I don't have. So find out how many you have. Next is what? Multiple times eating in a day. This is the point a lot of people don't know. See, we all think, eating means what? We think eating only rice. I ask people how many times you eat. I said 2 times. He doesn't count coffee, tea. He doesn't count dosa. He will only count rice or chapati. So multiple times. As I explained to you just now, friends, we are all eating 5 to 6 times. Okay. Other than water is food, which spikes sugar and insulin. If you just take two pieces of cashew nut and you chew and eat, it's food one time eating. Remember this point. Unfortunately, majority of the people don't know this point. So that's why they're ending up eating multiple times. What happens when you eat multiple times? Can anybody guess? See, eating multiple times. See, friends, you all you have your in the house a mixie, right? You do use the mixie. I give this example for you to understand. Suppose in the mixie jar you want to make a masala. You put half a jar of masala. What you should do? Should you put the switch on to power or not? Without power, it will grind. Once you have ground the masala, what you should do? What will you do? You take the masala and you clean the jar, isn't it?
Yes.
So two activities happen. One is it has to work with the power. You are making it work and making it work, and then afterwards you are cleaning it up. Similarly, every time you eat food, it goes into the stomach. It has to be digested. Once it is digested, what will happen? Any idea? Anybody know idea what happens in the body? Whatever food we take, what happens? What is the mechanism?
digested food should be going into blood.
Correct. Very good. మన డైజెస్ట్ అయిందంతా ఏమవుతుందంటే ఇట్ గోస్ టు ద స్మాల్ ఇంటెస్టైన్ ఫ్రమ్ ద స్మాల్ ఇంటెస్టైన్ blood vessels will suck all the nutrients in terms of in the form of vitamins, minerals, and then sugar. It go into the liver, and then from the liver it goes into the bloodstream, and that's how we get the energy, right? That's how the process is there. Now, what happens every time you eat, it happens. Suppose today you decided, oh, you are only making 1 spoonful of masala to grind, only 1 spoon, not half jar, 1 spoon. If you put 1 spoon, how will you grind it? Will you do it automatically without switching on? You have to switch it on. After that, what you will do? What you will have to do?
We have to clean.
Similarly, every time you eat, remember there is one episode. Suppose you are eating 7 times. What happens? Suppose you are in your mixie, every day you are doing 7 times, 8 times. What will happen to that mixie? Shortly it damages. A sensible person, what they will do? Okay, they'll put 1 or 2 times. Okay, morning one, second time. Or every 1 hour you're putting, obviously in about a year time, you have to throw the mixie. Okay, luckily it doesn't happen to us, but I'm giving an analogy for you to understand. Okay. So you find out how many times you're eating. Other than water is food. I want all of you to repeat this sentence. And all of you repeat, please. All of you open it and say this word.
Multiple times eating.
10th point.
10th. Other than water is
Other
food.
than what is food, which spikes sugar and insulin.
Okay. Now tell me, coconut water. You've taken coconut water. Is it okay? You can drink, no problem. I'm not saying that. I'm not telling it's bad. Avoid multiple times eating. You want to have coconut water, have coconut water and have your meal. Suppose in between you're eating, somebody came and gave you some prasadam in the office school. What you will do? Immediately will pop it. So that has become that has become one eating. So without knowledge. So how many mistakes you are doing, friends? I was doing 7 wrong habits for how many years? 40 years. I was doing it without knowing. How many wrong habits you have? Asha. Sarita Gara. Chappandi. Chappandi. Quick. We don't have time. How many wrong habits you have? Each one.
3 to 4, sir.
Be specific. 3 or 4 very important. ఇప్పుడు మనకు బోట్ ఉందనుకోండి, ఆ 3-4 బొక్కలు ఉన్నాయి అన్నాం అనుకోండి, 3-4 తెలుసుకొని 4కి పంచర్ వేసుకొని వెళ్ళాలా లేదా?
3 ఉన్నాయి, sir.
Be mindful. That's what I'm saying. Be mindful. See, it looks very, it's not, nothing will happen one day, today. Over the years. The problem is over the years. Okay. Yeah. Next. Vijay Lakshmi garu.
I have 2, I think. Chronic stress.
Madam, you have to be certain.
2.
No thinking. Okay, 2 mistakes you have. Okay. That means remember, in your boat, you have got 2 cracks. Would you like to go in such a boat?
No.
So stop those habits now. Okay, who else? I said I have, how many? I had 7. So tell me, friends, until I had 7 problems I have for 30 years. What will happen to my health? Can anybody guess?
We face health issues.
How many health issues I had? So it all depends. See, the number of wrong habits, number of years, how severe they are also. See, I'm taking coffee, but 4 times. Or I'm taking junk food, maybe every day once. Right? Alcohol. So severity and the duration. Both are important, isn't it? Suppose you people are very young. I want all of you, you are very young. You have not yet crossed 10 years of mistakes. Even if you stop today, in a span of 4 months, you will see amazing results. It's possible. Would you like to see? It is not possible that, okay, sir, I will not go to the toilet, but I want to eat good food. Doesn't work. People say, sir, I'll do everything. I'm following Dr. Mantina. I don't eat out food. Doesn't work. You can say, sir, I'm bringing Guntur Karam వేస్తాను సార్ మా సాంబార్ అన్న వెరీ వేయండి గుంటూరు కారం వేయండి కానీ ఉప్పు కూడా వేయాలా ఆ ఉప్పు వేయడం కుదరట్లేదు సార్ గుంటూరు కారం వేస్తున్నాం అది అద్భుతమైన కారం కిలో 500 పెట్టుకుంటున్నాను కొనుక్కోండి చేయండి పేచీడీలు చేయండి బేసిక్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఓకే సో వాట్ హ్యాపన్స్ విత్ దిస్ 10 see again as I should multiple times there are 10 eating disorders we will look at it again specifically what is this eating disorders okay habitual eating means what breakfast time అయిపోయింది లంచ్ టైం అయింది డిన్నర్ టైం అయింది టైం ప్రకారం తింటాం దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ హ్యాబిచువల్ ఈటింగ్ మనకు ఆకలి ఉందో లేదో తెలియదు చాలా మంది ఏం చేస్తారు ఇంట్లో స్పౌస్ పెళ్ళం ఏం చెప్పుద్ది మీరు తినేయండి మా పని అయిపోయింది కడుక్కోవాలంట గిన్నెలు వాళ్ళ గిన్నెలు కడుక్కోవడానికి మనం పొట్లు వేయాల్సిన పని ఏదో నాకు అర్థం కావట్లేదు ఆకలి లేకపోయినా తినేస్తాం బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ టైం అయింది సార్ బ్రేక్ఫాస్ట్ టైం అయిపో తినాలి ఇందా ఒక మేడం అడింది టయానికి తినాలంట టయానికి తినకపోతే ఏమవుదు నథింగ్ విల్ హ్యాపెన్ మనం తినాల్సింది ఎప్పుడు ఆకలేసినప్పుడు తినాలి అది చెయ్యం మనం నెక్స్ట్ ఏంటి సెన్స్ టెంప్టెడ్ ఈటింగ్ అని చెప్పాను కదా దాన్ని వెళ్తున్నారు బజ్జీలు చేస్తున్నారు జిలేబీ చేస్తున్నారు సరదాగా ఆగాం ఒక 100 గ్రాములు 50 గ్రాములు కొనుక్కొని ఒక ముక్క తిని వెళ్ళిపోయాం బ్యాండ్ పడిపోయింది వర్క్ కల్చర్ చెప్పాను కదా ఇందాక ఆఫీస్లో ఏమి చేస్తున్నారు అందరికి మనకి ఆఫీసులో దే ఆర్ ప్రొవైడింగ్ మల్టిపుల్ టైమ్స్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ లీడింగ్ అంటే ఏంటి మీరు మీ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళారు మీ అమ్మ కానీ మీ చుట్టాలు కానీ వాళ్ళు బలవంతం చేస్తారు మిమ్మల్ని ఇది అద్భుతంగా చేశారు మీరు తినాల్సిందంట వద్దురా బాబా అని వాళ్ళు ఊరుకోరు కంపెల్ చేస్తారు అన్నమాట ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ లీడింగ్ అంటారు బోర్డమ్ ఈటింగ్ ఏం పని లేదు ఖాళీగా ఉన్నాం ఫ్రిడ్జ్ తీసాం నోట్ వేసుకున్నాం ఇవన్నీ క్యాజువల్గా చేసి అనమాట ఇవన్నీ మీరు ఎన్ని చేస్తారో పట్టుకోండి ఇవన్నీ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ ఓకే నెక్స్ట్ ఎమోషనల్ ఈటింగ్ స్పెషల్లీ ఎమోషనల్ ఈటింగ్ అంటే పాప లేడీస్కి పీరియడ్స్ టైంలో బాగా స్ట్రెస్ అయి ఉంటారు అనమాట ఇంకేదో బజ్జీలు గిజ్జీలు లాగేస్తుంటారు అనమాట న్యూట్రిషన్ హంగర్ అంటే ఏంటి ఎప్పుడైతే మనం బాగా హై కార్బోహైడ్రేట్ ఫుడ్ తింటామో సపోజ్ మీకు 4-5 కేకులు పెట్టాను అనుకోండి చక్కగా కేకులు తిన్నారు 4 కేకులు తిన్నారు హ్యాపీగా మళ్ళీ 1.5 hour 2 hours ఆకలేస్తుంది ఎందుకని ఇట్స్ క్రాషింగ్ అనమాట షుగర్ ఇమ్మీడియట్గా పైకి వెళ్ళిపోతుంది బాడీ విల్ క్రాష్ ద షుగర్ అనమాట ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ యువర్ ప్రాబ్లం ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ న్యూట్రిషన్ హంగర్ వెన్ యూ ఈట్ క్రాపీ ఫుడ్ సపోజ్ మీరు చికెన్ తిన్నారనుకోండి బాగా ఫుల్ లాగించారు చికెన్ లెగ్ 2-3 లెగ్గులు సాయంత్రం దాకా ఆకలేదు అవునా కదా అదే 2 ఐస్ క్రీమ్లు తిన్నారు ఏం పొద్దునంతా ఏం తెలియదు మీకు 2 ఐస్ క్రీమ్లు ఇచ్చా మళ్ళీ 1 hour కల్లా మళ్ళీ నకనకలాడతారు ఎదురు చూస్తారు ఏం పెడతారని చూస్తారు సో దట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ న్యూట్రిషన్ హంగర్. ఫుడ్ టేస్టింగ్ ఇదో పెద్ద అలవాటు అనమాట. చిన్నపిల్లల తల్లి జనరల్ ప్రాబ్లం. వాళ్ళకి పెడితే ముక్క తింటారు, టేస్ట్ ఉందో లేదో చూస్తుంటారు అనమాట. అదొక వంట చేసేటప్పుడు బాగుందో లేదో చూస్తుంటాం. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, ఎవ్రీ టైమ్ యూ పుట్ ఫుడ్ ఇన్ ద మౌత్, అంటే డోంట్ థింక్ ఇదేదో పెద్ద డేంజర్ అని కాదు. ఇది మనం సంవత్సరాల తరబడి చేస్తున్నాం. సింపుల్ థింగ్ ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ. ఇయర్ బడ్స్ ఉంది కదా మీ దగ్గర, ఇయర్ బడ్స్. ఇఫ్ యూ టేక్ ఎన్ ఇయర్ బడ్ అందరికి తెలుసు కదా. ఇఫ్ యూ రబ్ ఇట్ ఆన్ యువర్ థై, ఆన్ యువర్ నేకెడ్ థై, విల్ ఇట్ పెయిన్? హలో. బట్ సపోజ్ you are doing it every day 20 times for 1 month, what will happen? Same place. Same way, friends. It is not a problem of 1 day, 2 day. It is over the years going to cause. So అతిథి దేవో భవ, we all know that. I explained to you. ఏం చేస్తాం? ఇంటికి వెళ్ళి కిడ్లే అనుకుంటే ఏం చేస్తాం? వాళ్ళు కంపెల్ చేస్తారు. ఇది అతిథి దేవో భవ అనేది ఒక అద్భుతమైనటువంటి కల్చర్ మన ఇండియాలోనే ఉంది, ఎక్కడ లేదు. ఎవరి ఇళ్ళకి వెళ్ళినా ఫారిన్ కంట్రీలో మన మనుషులు కూడా అడగదు మనల్ని. అది వాళ్ళకి ఆదతే లేదు. ఐ రిమెంబర్ వే బ్యాక్ ఇన్ 74 ఐ వెంట్ టు జర్మనీ. ఐ వెంట్ టు సంబడీస్ హౌస్. దే హావ్ నాట్ ఈవెన్ ఆస్క్డ్, నీళ్ళు కావాలని కూడా అడగల మమ్మల్ని. ఇండియాలో అలా ఉండదు కదా. ఇండియాలో ఏం చేస్తాం మనం? కంపల్సరీ నీళ్ళు ఇస్తాం. 99% కాఫీ టీ చేసి ఇస్తాం. ఉంటారని తిండి పెడతాం. అతిథుల్ని మనం దేవుళ్ళగా భావిస్తాం. ఈ కల్చర్ ఎలా వచ్చింది? ఈ కల్చర్ ఎలా వచ్చిందంటే, టాకింగ్ అబౌట్ హండ్రెడ్స్ ఆఫ్ ఇయర్స్ ఎగో, ఒక విలేజ్ నుండి ఇంకో విలేజ్ వెళ్ళాలనుకోండి, నడుచుకెళ్తాలో లేదా గుర్ర బండి, ఎద్దుల బండి మీద వెళ్ళేవాడు పాపం. రోజంతా వెళ్తే కానీ చేరుకునేవాడు కాదు. వాళ్ళు తెచ్చుకుంది అయిపోయేది. వాళ్ళు రాగానే ఆకలితో ఉంటారు, నీళ్ళు కూడా దొరకవు, దాంట్లో ఏముండవు కదా. ఇప్పుడు అంత ఏముండవు కదా. వాళ్ళు వచ్చారు, వాళ్ళు అలాంటి వాళ్ళకి మనం మర్యాద చేయాలంటే ఒక ఆచారం పెట్టారు మనకి. ఇప్పుడు ఏమైంది, మనం 3rd ఫ్లోర్లో ఉంటాను నేను. 3rd ఫ్లోర్లో భోజనం చేసి బయలుదేరా. 2nd ఫ్లోర్లో వెళ్తా మా ఫ్రెండ్ని చూస్తానికి ఆగా. వాడు వెంటనే చెప్తాడా, మీ చెల్లి వాళ్ళు దోశ చేసి తినంటాడు. వద్దురా బాబు అంటే వాడు ఊరుకోడు. ఏం చెప్తాడు? మా ఇంట్లో ఎందుకు తింటారులే అంటాడు. మనం ఏం చేస్తాం? మొహాటానికి పోయి తినేస్తాం, అవునా కదా? మీ అందరికి తెలుసు కదా, ఒక ముతక సామెత ఉంది తెలుగులో. మొహాటానికి పోతే ఏమవుద్దో తెలుసా అందరికీ? తెలుసా తెలీదా? ఇప్పుడు ఇప్పుడు అదేమవుతుందో మనకు తెలియదు, కానీ ఇప్పుడు అందరికి పొట్ట వస్తుంది, ఇన్సులిన్ రెసిస్టెన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఓవర్ పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ టైం దే బికమ్ హెల్త్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. సో మొహాటానికి పోకూడదు, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. మన స్టమక్ వచ్చేసి ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ ఎ వేస్ట్ బాస్కెట్. ఐ రిమెంబర్ వన్ ఆఫ్ మై వైఫ్ ఫ్రెండ్ ఇంటికి వెళ్ళానమాట. షీఈ్ ఎ వెరీ ఫేమస్ ఆర్టిస్ట్ అనమాట. సో షీ సెడ్, మా గంగేశ్వరరావు గారు మా ఇంటికి ఫస్ట్ టైం వచ్చారు సార్, ఏం తీసుకుంటారు అంది. లేదండి తినొచ్చాను, ఇప్పుడు ఏం వద్దన్నా. షీ వాజ్ అబ్సల్యూట్లీ నో నో నో, హౌ కెన్ ఇట్ బి, హౌ ఈజ్ ఇట్ పాసిబుల్, యూ హ్యావ్ టు ఈట్. ఐ సెడ్ నో. దెన్ కాఫీ తాగుతారా, టీ తాగుతారా, లేదా పాలు తాగుతారా, కూల్ డ్రింక్ తాగుతారా, లేదా జ్యూస్ తాగుతారా? షీ వాజ్ గోయింగ్ ఆన్. సరే ఓకే సార్, I'll give you apple. I said, I don't want. Then she was going on pestering me. Then I said, listen, my stomach is not a waste basket. I'm not going to put things just because you're offering to me. Thank you very much, she said. My wife was very upset. Of course, this is not the way to say, but చాలా మంది ఏంటంటే ఎందుకు లేదు గొడవ అని తాగుతాం, అవునా కదా? ఫైండ్ ఏ వే. మేబీ డిప్లొమాటిక్గా చెప్పవచ్చు. ఇంకో డిప్లొమాటిక్ ఆన్సర్ కొత్తగా ఏం నేర్చుకున్నానంటే, డాక్టర్ చెప్పాడండి, నాకు ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది, ఇన్నిసార్లు తినొద్దని చెప్పాడు, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్, ఇవ్వండి నేను తీసుకెళ్తాను, యాపిల్ తీసుకుని జబ్బులో పెట్టుకోండి. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు లెర్న్, దీస్ ఆర్ ద థింగ్స్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు లెర్న్. తర్వాత అతిథి దేవోభవ, హ్యాంగ్రీ అంటే చెప్పాను కదా, హంగ్రీ అండ్ యాంగ్రీ. ఎప్పుడైతే మనకి ఎవరికైతే మన బాడీలో ఇన్సులిన్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటుందో, ఓవర్ ఇయర్ మీరు అన్ని కుంపు చేశారనుకోండి, ఈ కుంపు వల్ల ఏమవుతుందంటే మీకు ఇన్సులిన్ పెరుగుతుంది. ఇన్సులిన్ పెరిగితే మీకు ఆకలి వేస్తుంది. చాలా మంది చూడండి, ఇప్పుడు ఆల్రెడీ ఒక 100 కిలోలు వెయిట్ ఉంటారు, 30 ఇయర్స్ ఏజ్ పర్సన్. అంటే వాళ్ళ బాడీలో చాలా ఎనర్జీ ఉంది, చాలా ఫ్యాట్ ఉంది, కానీ వాళ్ళు ఆకలికి ఆగలేరు. ఎందుకని? వాళ్ళ బాడీలో రిసోర్సెస్ ఉన్నాయి, కానీ ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ అవైలబుల్. ఇది ఎట్లాగంటే, మీకు బ్యాంకులో 10 lakhs బ్యాలెన్స్ ఉంది, వెరీ గుడ్. కానీ మీరు రోడ్డు షాపింగ్కి వెళ్ళారు, మీ జేబులో 5 రూపాయలు కూడా లేవు, మీరు నీళ్ళ బాటిల్ కూడా కొనుక్కోలేరు. అదే నా బ్యాంకులో 10 lakhs ఉన్నట్టు వెళ్తే పో అంటారు, కానీ నీకు నీళ్ళు కూడా దొరకవు. సో ఇట్స్ సంథింగ్ లైక్ ఇట్. యువర్ ఇన్సులిన్ ఎక్కువ ఉంటే ఏమవుతుందంటే, యూ కెనాట్ యూజ్ యువర్ ఫ్యాట్. So you cannot use your fat. So that's why I'm telling you, friends, get the blood test done. Let me tell you, 90% of the population are insulin resistant. Why? Because many of us have these mistakes, isn't it? Everybody is doing these mistakes. I was doing 7. And out of this 10, I was doing out of 10 out of 10. 100% mark. ఎవరు రిఫ్యూజ్ చేసేవాళ్ళు కాదు. ఎవరి ఇంటికి వెళ్తే తినేయటం, వాళ్ళు పెట్టకపోయినా తినటం ప్రసాదం. ఇది మర్చిపోయాను, ఇక్కడ రాలేదు పాయింట్. ఎవరైనా గుండు కొట్టించుకొని ముందు డబ్బా పెట్టారనుకోండి, ఏం చేస్తాం? షుగర్ లేనివాడు ఫుల్ లడ్లు లేపేస్తాం. షుగర్ ఉన్నవాళ్ళు చిన్న ముక్క తీసుకొని కళ్ళకద్దుకొని చక్కన నోటేసుకుంటాం. దిస్ ఈజ్ వాట్ ఈస్ ద ప్రాబ్లం. It's not that the eating prasadam is bad. Eating one time is not a problem. See, today I eat prasadam పెట్టాడు, ఇంకో రోజు ఎవడో బర్త్డే ఇస్తాడు, ఇంకో రోజు మీరు తింటారు. Over the years, you are doing this mistake, knowingly or unknowingly. So once you become conscious, you will avoid this. So what will happen if you are doing 7 daily wrong habits, 10 eating disorders? It is going to be a disaster. Now we will see a case study, friends. What are the tests? What will happen? People will develop insulin resistance, insulin sensitivity, insulin resistance. If anybody has insulin resistance, and then it will happen microbial imbalance. మనం గట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి మైక్రోబయోమ్స్ అంతా డిస్టర్బ్ అయిపోయింది అనమాట. తర్వాత సిర్కేడియన్ ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ అంటారు. సిర్కేడియన్ ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ ఏంటి? మనం నైట్ పడుకోం. అండ్ మనకి ఏమంటారు, దీంట్లో ఉంది కదా, గబ్బిలాలు ఎప్పుడు నిద్రపోతాయి, గబ్బిలాలు నైటే మేల్కొని ఉంటాయి. ఇప్పుడు మనుషులు కూడా గబ్బిలలా తయారయ్యారు. మన కళ్ళు నైట్ కనపడవు, కానీ లైట్ల వల్ల మనకు కనపడుతుంది. మనం వీఆర్ డూయింగ్ ఎవ్రీథింగ్ రాంగ్. యువర్ బాడీ ఈజ్ నాట్ డిజైన్ టు వర్క్ ఇన్ ద నైట్. ఓన్లీ గబ్బిలాలు ఈజ్ రెడీ టు వర్క్ ఇన్ ద నైట్ ఓన్లీ. బట్ ఎవరికైనా నైట్ డ్యూటీ ఉంది, అంత తొందరగా జాబ్ మానుకుంటే మంచిది. మీరు హార్మోనల్ ఇంబ్యాలెన్స్ చూడండి, ఇవన్నీ అంత కుంపవద్దు. ఇప్పుడు దీనివల్ల జరిగేది అని చూద్దాం. వాట్ ఆర్ ద 10 హెల్త్ ఇష్యూస్? ఎవరికి ఐడియా ఉందా 10 హెల్త్ ఇష్యూస్ ఏంటి? మెయిన్
Overweight.
వెరీ గుడ్. ఓవర్ వెయిట్, బెల్లీ ఫ్యాట్, రెండు ఒకటే. నెక్స్ట్
sugar,
Diabetes.
డయాబెటీస్, వెరీ గుడ్.
BP,
మెయిన్ 20 మార్క్స్ క్వశ్చన్స్.
Thyroid.
థైరాయిడ్, వెరీ గుడ్.
blood pressure,
బ్లడ్ ప్రెషర్, వెరీ
PCOD
గుడ్.
problem. PCOD problem.
PCOD is okay, we'll keep it aside. That's insulin resistance. What else? Very good. What else?
Vitamin D, vitamin B12.
B12, very good. What else?
Cholesterol, uric acid.
Cholesterol,
that's all.
that's fatty liver. చూడండి, ఈ 10. ఇంకా ఇది కాకుండా మనం రోజు ఏదో ఒక టాబ్లెట్ వేసుకోవాలి. పొద్దున్న మనకు థైరాయిడ్ అంటే పొద్దున్న ఒక టాబ్లెట్ వేసుకుంటాం, అదొక ప్రాబ్లం. ఈ 10లో మనకి ఎన్నోనే చూసుకోవాలి మనం, అవునా కదా? ఇది మనకు తెలిసినటువంటి మన బోట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి 10 బొక్కలు. ఇప్పుడు మీరు ఎన్ని బొక్కలు తేలుతున్నారు రోజు మీ బోట్లో చూసుకోండి. ఆల్రెడీ ఓవర్ వెయిట్ అంటే ఏంటి? ఒక క్రాక్, ఎప్పుడు మునుగుద్దో తెలియదు, గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. ఇట్ ఈస్ నాట్ సేఫ్ to travel with even 1 crack. Is it okay if you travel with 1 crack or with all the 10 cracks? Hello? So, ఎలా ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ చేస్తారండి మీ బాడీని? హౌ డు యూ ఇన్స్పెక్ట్ యువర్ బాడీ? సపోజ్ ఐఎమ్ ఆస్కింగ్ యూ టు గో ఆన్ వన్ డే బోట్ షైర్, వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ కాల్డ్? బోట్లో షికార్ వెళ్ళమంటాను మమ్మల్ని. బోట్ మిమ్మల్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకుంటా, మీరే సెలెక్ట్ చేసుకోవాలి బోటు. మీరు ఏది పడితే అది తీసుకుని వెళ్ళిపోతారా, మంచిగా చెక్ చేసుకుంటారా?
చెక్ చేసుకో.
మంచి మీకు తెలియదు కదా బోట్ ఎలా చెక్ చేసుకోవాలో. అట్లీస్ట్ కళ్ళతో చూస్తారు, ఏమైనా బొక్కలు ఉన్నాయా, క్రాక్ అయిందా, డ్యామేజ్ అయిందా, ఇది పని చేస్తుందా లేదా అని. అలానే మన బాడీ, అక్కడ బోట్ అంటే నీళ్ళలో వెళ్తే మన బాడీ. సో గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, యువర్ బాడీ ఈజ్ యువర్ లైఫ్ పార్ట్నర్. చాలా మంది మీ లైఫ్ పార్ట్నర్ ఎవరు కానీ మా అబ్బాయి, మా అమ్మాయి, మా పెళ్ళం, మా అమ్మ, మా నాన్న అంటారు. ఏం కాదు, పుట్టినప్పటి నుండి చనిపోయే వరకు మనతో ఉండేది మన బాడీ ఒక్కటే. ఎవరుంటారో చెప్పలేము, అమ్మ నాన్న ఉంటారు చెప్పలేము, భార్య పిల్లలు ఉంటారు చెప్పలేము, కానీ మీతో ఉండేది మీ బాడీనే. మరి దాన్ని సరిగ్గా చూసుకోవాలా లేదా? హలో,
Yes, sir.
అది కండిషన్ ఎలా ఉంది ఎలా తెలుస్తుంది మీకు? ఎవరెవరు కండిషన్ చెప్పండి. ఒకప్పుడు నాకు 7 బొక్కలు ఉన్నాయి. I was overweight, I was having blood pressure, I was on medication. Of course, I didn't have cholesterol and the thyroid, but otherwise I have fatty liver, I have what else? Thyroid I don't have. Then D vitamin, I didn't know that time. I didn't have knowledge. 2014, I did not know about insulin resistance. I did not know about D vitamin B12. So is it a pleasant journey to go with cracks in the boat, friends?
No.
So I was unpleasant. Okay, I was doing my job. No, not that I was hospitalized or bedridden or anything. We managed. That's the beauty of the body, friends. See, as I told you, One day, if you don't put salt in your sambar, you can't eat. But if you don't do exercise, nothing will happen. If you don't exercise, nothing will happen. If you take alcohol, nothing will happen. Is it not a wonderful body? హలో సపోజ్ సాంబార్లో కూడా మనకి ఉప్పు అయిపోయినా టేస్ట్ వస్తుంది, కారం అయిపోయినా టేస్ట్ వస్తుంది అనుకోండి, ఎవడేరు కారం ఎవడేరు, అవునా కదా? ఇక్కడ కూడా అంతే. ఎందుకని ఇక్కడ మనకేం ప్రాబ్లం రావట్లేదు కనుక ఏం చెప్తుంటాడులే ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చెప్పి మాకు కుదరలేదు, వాళ్ళు వాన వచ్చింది, లేదా మాకు గెస్ట్ వచ్చారు, లేదా నాకు ఏదో 66 కారణాలు ఉన్నాయి. సో ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చెయ్యం, నీళ్లు తాగం, నిద్రపోం, స్ట్రెస్గా ఉంటాం. ఓకే, ఇష్టం వచ్చినట్టు బీభత్సంగా తింటుంటాం. తర్వాత అనుకుంటాం ఏం చేయాలనుకుంటుంటాం, ఇది అడుగు ఆలోచిస్తుంటాం. ఎవరో చెప్తారనమాట, సార్ మీరు ఈ పర్టికులర్ డ్రింక్ తాగండి 3 రోజులు తాగితే పొట్ట ఐస్లాగా కరిగిపోయిందంట. వెంటనే ఆ డ్రింక్ చేసుకుంటారు. ఇవన్నీ అవ్వవండి, ఇవన్నీ అవ్వవు. మీరు ఎన్నో సంవత్సరాలు కష్టపడి పొట్ట తెచ్చుకున్నారు, ఒక డ్రింక్ తాగితే పొట్ట పోదు. వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ? యూ హ్యావ్ టు స్టాప్ డూయింగ్ దోస్ డైలీ రాంగ్ హ్యాబిట్స్. పీరియడ్. ఫైండ్ అవుట్ వేర్ యు ఆర్. అతను హెల్త్ చెక్ చేసుకోవాలి. ఏం చేయాలి? ఫస్ట్ ఈ రాంగ్ హ్యాబిట్స్ ఆపేసి ఫాలో అవ్వాలి. Please pardon me, I'm repeating it again. Why? Because this is the elementary knowledge, this is the fundamental knowledge. All are PhDs and they don't have the basic knowledge. Common sense. Common sense is a rare sense. Logical thinking is missing. See, the other day one fellow was telling me, by just doing either one exercise chest and exercise కూడా అవసరం లేదంట. Oh, I was reading that guy. Exercise అవసరం లేదంట, డైట్ అవసరం లేదంట, ఏదో 2-3 పొళ్ళు చెప్పాడు. 20 కిలోలు ఎక్కువ ఉంటే 1 స్పూన్ అంట, 40 కిలోలు అంటే 2 స్పూన్లు అంట. 3 నెలలు, ఒక మండలం 41 days వేసుకుంటే పోతారంట. అండ్ 1,00,000 మంది చూసారు ఆ వీడియో. సర్ప్రైజింగ్, వెరీ సర్ప్రైజింగ్. Will it happen, Asha? But why people see it? I want to make one video for all of you to understand. See, I'm making a joke of it because I see people are absolutely. Suppose I'm making nowadays what? Generally, for a pregnancy, 9 months pregnancy is needed, minimum 9 months. And then delivery is a very difficult delivery. We don't know it's going to be cesarean or a normal delivery. And you're also not sure whether it is going to be a boy or a girl, isn't it? That's the uncertainty in the nature. Suppose I have a formula. You can choose a boy or a girl. You don't have to have a pregnancy for 9 months. 6 months is enough. And also the delivery is absolutely easy. You must have seen in the jungle, no animal goes to the hospital. No animal gets any help from any other animal, isn't it? Have you seen, friends? Very effortlessly delivers the baby, and it cuts what is that umbilical cord also, and it takes the child and goes away. Have you seen that in the Geographic Channel? Hello?
No,
Birth of a child, I mean for birth of any animal thing, it looks effortless. Maybe in some animals there is some support, like elephants and all, I believe they stand nearby only. They don't do anything. But if you look at, we used to have buffaloes in our house when I was a kid. I saw how that it's just struggling a little bit, stands here and there, it sits and stands up, and just it delivers. And then it cuts itself, and then it licks up the baby, and after a few minutes, the baby is on its legs. And then a few minutes later, maybe then it starts drinking milk. So effortless. But look at here now. What is the trauma people are undergoing? First of all, getting pregnancy is a problem nowadays because a lot of people have a problem, fertility problem, because of overweight. You see fertility centers, friends. Now a lot of fertility centers, but fertility centers, why? Can anybody tell me why there's so many fertility centers are coming? Why so many hospitals are coming? Hello?
Hormonal issues, sir.
Improper nutrition.
Hormonal issues.
Again, all PhD వెళ్ళిపోయారు. ఇప్పుడే చెప్పాను already, మరి I gave you the answer. The answer I told you, but you are not repeating. What is the answer?
Exercise.
నేను
No
చెప్పాను.
proper
Wrong
nutrition.
habits.
Yeah.
overweight.
Wait, no. 10 daily wrong habits. 10 daily wrong habits లేవు సార్, మాకు ఒకటే ఉంది సార్ అంటాం. అయినా బ్యాండ్ పడిపోయింది. ఏ బ్యాండ్ పడితే మనం చెప్పలేం. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి, మనం మీ సామెత విని ఉంటారు, తీగ లాగితే డొంక కదులుద్దని. విన్నారా డైలాగు? ఇప్పుడు ఒకళ్ళు ఒకటి తాగలేదనుకోండి, నీళ్లు తాగని ఒకడికి కిడ్నీ స్టోన్ రావచ్చు, ఇంకోటికి వేరే ప్రాబ్లం రావచ్చు. అది సేమ్ రాదు. 2 2 ఎంత 4 మ్యాథమెటిక్స్‌లో, బట్ నాట్ హ్యూమన్ బాడీ. 2 2 ఇట్ కుడ్ బి 40, ఇట్ కుడ్ బి 1. వి డోంట్ నో. All that you have to do is don't have the wrong habits, do the right things, and then leave it to the God. So let's look at it, friend. 10 health issues. We have already looked at it. Number 1, weight and waist size. It should be as per height. BP, how much it should be? What is the ideal? Anybody read? It should be
120.
below 120 by 80.
120 by
Not 120 by 80 is 120 by 80 itself is a primary blood pressure. Lot of people are telling me, oh, the blood pressure depends on the age. Okay, 50 years, 130 by 90, 60. Nonsense. For your information, friend, my blood pressure is 90 by 60. I'm 65. At one time, my BP was 130 by 90 with medication. Can anybody tell me why my blood pressure is 90 by 60? Because I don't have any of these wrong habits. I follow the Dinacharya 100% last 10 years. So that's why my blood pressure is 90 by 60. 90 by 60 is the best blood pressure. 90 by 60, 100 by 70. Without any medication. Hypertension. Should you be living with any medication, friends? Is it okay, one medicine? A lot of people tell me, no, sir, I take a very small dose. Under control. These are all the standard dialogues I hear from people. Remember, any medication you're taking every day means you have one health issue, isn't it? You agree with me or not? Hello?
Yes, sir.
So we have to live a life without medicine. So these are the 3 things which doesn't require any blood test. Look at what is the blood thyroid. This is the ideal range. Don't go by the lab range, friends. Like lipid profile. Here also they talk about total cholesterol and LDL. Okay, they are good, but these are very important parameters. Lab is telling 150. Lab is saying above 40 is okay, but these are the ideal. Why is it, friends? What is the pass mark in 10th standard exams?
35. Huh?
35 fellow is pass, 40 plus, 50 plus, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 99, 100. Everybody who has passed after 35 are pass mark, isn't it? What do you expect to be? You want to be at 35 or at 99 or 100? So there are certain parameters which have to be the best, optimal. So I have seen, friends, a lot of time when you get your blood report, everything seems to be normal because everything is in the range. Have you noticed it? I have seen it many times. See, I have seen a guy who is about 30 kg overweight, he's just about 35 age. And on compulsion from his wife, he got the test done. Done it Apollo, he spent 5,000 rupees. And then, as anybody wants the blood report, what we will do? We check ourselves. Any abnormality is there, any red is there, any bold is there. Everything is in the normal range. Everything is in the normal range. Then he goes to the doctor. What does the doctor tell him? Hello?
Okay.
Report you have seen yourself, everything seems to be in the range. If you go to the doctor, what does the doctor advise?
All are normal.
Okay, what does this guy is visibly 30 kilo overweight. I can see from naked eye. But he brought his report saying that everything is normal. Now what the doctor will tell him?
Exercise.
Come on, what happened? Nobody is opening their mouth. Please. If you're a doctor, what you will tell him?
You have
As
to
per
reduce
the-
your weight.
Yeah, very good. The doctor will not tell you everything is good, go home happy. No, he say everything is normal, but you should reduce weight. What advice he'll give it to him?
Walking, exercise,
Yeah, tell me what else? What exercise? What else?
healthy food.
Healthy food. What else?
Diet control.
Diet control. Correct. See, if you ask your security guard, he will tell you the same thing. If anybody is overweight, what you will tell him? This guy must be eating more, eat less, exercise more. Yes, it will work for some time. Okay, you start following that watchman's advice. And instead of eating food, you take one kera doskaya, mukka, a carrot. తర్వాత రోజు 1 hour 2 hours చేస్తారు. You can do it for a month. Maybe you lose 3 kg weight. Will you be able to do it on a constant basis, friends? You will not be able to do that. You will stop
That's
doing
the
it.
challenge.
అది పళ్ళబీకం చేస్తాం, 1 month 2 months చేస్తాం, రెచ్చిపోయి ఒక 5 కిలోలు తగ్గాం అనుకుంటా, హ్యాపీ. మళ్ళీ ఆపేసి ఏమవుద్ది, బ్యాక్ టు నార్మల్. It doesn't work. So let's see what it works. Yeah. Next is liver function. So there is something called a liver function test, LFT. See, these are the very important, friends. ALT and AST is below 16. Lab is saying below 30. Suppose you are at 28, you think you are all right. Correct? So this is an area you have to remember. A1C, pre-diabetic means above 5.7%, diabetic means above 6.5%. D vitamin, 60 to 100. Lab is saying 30 to 100. Suppose you are at 32, what you will think? You are all right. You will not take any action. So these are the optimal range, friends. So pay attention to this. B12, 600 to 900. Fasting blood sugar, 70 to 99. Fasting insulin. See, friends, whatever I marked in red color, these tests are not done in many packages. So even though you spend money, you will not know these things. So you will not know your assessment. Fasting insulin is a blood test. The lab is saying 3 to 25. Totally erroneous. The ideal is 3 to 6. See, I'm not giving any my own range. Within the range, I'm only telling you, you are well past if you are getting a mark of 70. I'm not telling you somewhere else. It is 30 to 100 pass mark. I'm telling you get the 100 better. If you are not getting the 100, 90. At least 80. At least come at 70, 60. Don't be at 35, 36 and you say, I'm all right. Most of the people are doing the same mistake, friends. We are thinking, oh, we are on the border, we are normal. We are not normal. Homa yaar, this is a calculation. The range should be below 1.5. Fasting insulin, say 99 multiplied by 6. It should be below 1.5. The range should be 1.5. Let me tell you, friends, many people are insulin resistant. 90% people are insulin resistant. Why? Anybody tell me why people are insulin resistant? Hello? See, insulin resistance will cause all health problems like obesity, belly fat, PCOD, thyroid, cholesterol. All the problems are caused. One of the reasons is insulin resistance. Why insulin resistance happens?
Carbohydrates, rice.
Again, all are in PhD. What is the answer?
Because of the wrong habits.
Complete answer I want. You are telling half answer to me.
10
Yes.
daily wrong habits.
Please understand this, friends. 10 daily wrong habits. Any one of it will cause the problem. Remember this point. Put it, engrave it on your mind. Engrave it on your mind. Now let's look at what should be your optimal score. You should be 10 out of 10. You should be normal weight, no blood pressure, no medicine, your thyroid normal, lipid normal, liver normal, your HbA1c is below 5.6%, D vitamin 60 to 100, B12 600 to 900, your insulin resistance is below 5.1.5. 10 out of 10 means you are healthy. Let's look at one person. This is a girl, Nandini, 25-year-old girl. I got her test. Can anybody tell me what are all health issues? How many health issues she has? Asha, how many health issues this girl has? From this.
Thyroid.
See, start from here. She is overweight, large waist size, 42 inches means what? మొత్తం ఫ్యాట్ అంతా పొట్టలోనే ఉంది ఆ పిల్లకి. తర్వాత మెడిసిన్స్ వేసుకుంటుంది, థైరాయిడ్ ప్రాబ్లం ఉంది, కొలెస్ట్రాల్ ఎంత ఉండాలి? ట్రైగ్లిజరైడ్స్
Less than 100.
ఎంత ఉంది అమ్మాయికి?
221.
హెచ్డిఎల్ ఎంత ఉండాలి? మంచి కొలెస్ట్రాల్ ఎంత ఉండాలి?
Greater than 60 mg.
హౌ మచ్ షీ హాస్?
29.
లివర్ ఎలా ఉంది చూడండి. ఫ్యాటీ లివర్, మేబీ గ్రేడ్ 3. at 25 years ఫ్యాటీ లివర్ ఒకప్పుడు వచ్చిన ముందు బ్యాచ్లకు వచ్చేది, ముందు బాబులకి. ఇప్పుడు నార్మల్గా ఈ 10 మిస్టేక్లు చేయడం వల్ల అందరికి వస్తున్నాయి అనమాట. గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి. డి విటమిన్ ఎంత ఉండాలి?
60 to 100 nanograms.
ఎంత ఉంది?
4.
ఓకేనా?
Not
అంటే
okay, sir.
బొక్కలు కూడా పెద్ద బొక్కలు, నార్మల్ కెరాక్టర్ కాదు,
First.
గేపింగ్ హోల్స్. ఓకే, B12 300. ఫాస్టింగ్ షుగర్ ఎంత ఉంది చూసారా? ఎంత ఉండాలి?
70 to 99 milligrams.
10.20 severe diabetes. I was diabetic for 20 years, 12 years. My HbA1c has never gone beyond 8%. And look at this girl. Look at his fasting sugar, 219. Does anybody know what will happen if the sugar is high, friends? Oh my God, we are Red Cross. Okay, we'll do it tomorrow. Thank you very much. We will, any other doubts, friends?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, any questions?
Sir, you told BP 90 by 60 is normal. Okay, like that you told, sir. Is
Exactly,
it okay?
yes. See, let me tell you, in the medical technology, nomenclature, nothing is called low blood pressure. Weakness is different. Your blood pressure is coming down for various reasons. Maybe you did not eat food. You have some other, hemoglobin problem, or you have other issues. So if you have a low blood pressure, suppose your BP is 90 by 60, and if you have there is a problem. At 90 by 60, I am running 10 kilometers. You get my point? Understand? See, I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any medical knowledge. I have invested 7,000 hours in the last 10 years. I've done a lot of research. I help people free of cost. So spend time, listen to my videos. You will understand much better. Friends, knowledge and discipline are the gateways to your health. To get the knowledge, what you should do? You attend this program, invest time. That's the only way. Otherwise, you will not. Yeah, any other questions? We interact one day, everybody is like a wall. Am I talking to a wall or what? Respond. Yeah, Desai.
Sir, yes, sir.
Boliye.
There is so much to say, but today is the first class now, sir. That's why.
No, today is first class. Yesterday you mean. Yesterday also, what is yesterday? You mean today first
Yesterday,
class?
today first class. Sir.
No problem, sir. What is there? Why do you have to first class itself? Whatever doubts you should ask. Okay. Any other questions? Aparna Gara? Aparna? Rajni?
No, sir.
No, but no means either fully not understood or nothing is gone into your thing. What is that? What is that you learned? So all of you, let us repeat. 10 daily wrong habits is the root cause for all the health issues. If somebody is having a belly fat unna, thyroid unna, nopulu unna, any other issue, these mistakes. Simple. If you are not wearing chappal, you are walking on the thorns, what will happen? Hello? Mudu guchukuntaye leda? If you are doing these 10 mistakes or even one mistake, suppose 10 years you have gone with chappal, with shoes only. Only one day you have gone without chappal. What will happen? Now you can tell, no, what nonsense, 10 years I am going on shoe, only one day, what is this? But here in the body, you can say, I am not doing last 10 years, I am doing this mistake, nothing will happen, don't worry. If I am a God, what I will do, no? If a person is not gone exercise one day, next day that guy will not get up from the bed. He will be immobile. I'll make him immobile. One full day he will be remaining immobile. The next day again I reset that guy. Okay, that day also he did not work, next day again immobile. ఇప్పుడు మనందరం పప్పుచారులో ఉప్పు వేయకుండా ఎందుకు ఉంటాయి? ఉప్పు వేస్తాము. We know if you don't put, it won't be tasty. They will throw it out. Suppose పప్పుచారులో కూడా మీరు ఉప్పు వేయకుండా టేస్ట్ వస్తుంది అనుకోండి. Will you put ఉప్పు? You will not. సేమ్ థింగ్ హియర్. మీరు ఎక్సర్సైజ్ చేసినా చేయపని ఏమవట్లేదు. మీరు జంక్ ఫుడ్ తిన్నా నథింగ్ ఈజ్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. నిద్రపోవట్లేదు, కుంపు చేసుకుంటున్నారు. నైట్ అంతా నిద్రపోకుండా బీభత్సంగా 2 గంటలకు పడుకుంటారు. నథింగ్ ఈజ్ హ్యాపెనింగ్. లిటిల్ టైర్డ్నెస్ ఉంటుంది, నార్మల్. This is the amazing human body God has given us, friends. But we are misusing. We are misusing to the core. So stop doing that. Okay. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.